Have you ever grabbed a sugar-free energy drink thinking it was the healthier choice? No sugar, no guilt. That's what the label says, right? But here's the truth. Some of these zero-sugar drinks may actually spike your insulin, mess with your gut, and trigger the same crashes and cravings as regular soda. And no one's talking about it. Until now. Let's break this down. When a drink says sugar-free, most people assume that means safe. No blood sugar spike, no calories, no problem. But that's not how your body works. Many zero-sugar drinks are loaded with sugar alcohols like erythritol, maltitol, or xylitol, or chemical sweeteners like sucralose and acesulfame potassium. They don't raise blood sugar the way glucose does, but that doesn't mean they're free of side effects. Let's talk about erythritol. It's one of the most common sugar alcohols in keto-friendly and diabetic-friendly drinks. But studies have shown it can raise insulin levels in certain people, even without raising blood sugar. For someone with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, that's a huge deal. Why? Because insulin, not just sugar, is what stores fat and triggers crashes. You could drink something that has 0 grams of sugar and still get the same metabolic impact as if you had a spoonful of the real stuff, all thanks to the way your body reacts. And it doesn't stop there. Sugar alcohols like xylitol and maltitol are fermented in the gut, which means gas, bloating, diarrhea, or gut inflammation, even in small amounts. Your gut lining is sensitive, and when it's disrupted by artificial sweeteners or sugar alcohols, your whole system can suffer. Digestion gets worse, nutrient absorption goes down, your immune system takes a hit, and worst of all, it creates more cravings, not less. Let's talk about natural flavor. Sounds harmless, right? But most natural flavors are made in labs, not nature. They're built by food scientists using solvents and chemical compounds designed to trick your brain. They simulate taste without delivering anything real. That orange flavor? That cherry rush? It's not fruit, it's a formula. And those formulas can contain dozens of compounds, none of which are listed on the label. Some are safe, some might not be. But either way, they're not natural and they're not clean. Now add in caffeine. Most sugar-free energy drinks don't just have a little boost, they hit hard. We're talking 200 milligrams, sometimes more. That's like 2 strong coffees, plus sugar alcohols, plus fake flavors, all in one hit to your nervous system. What does that do? It spikes your cortisol, drains your adrenals, and leaves you feeling wired then wiped. Even worse, your body starts needing more to feel the same buzz. That's not energy, that's a trap. You ever notice how after drinking a zero-sugar energy drink, you still feel tired a few hours later? That's because your body isn't fooled. It detected something sweet, released insulin in response, and now your blood sugar drops. It's the same roller coaster effect you get from sugar, except now your metabolism is confused. You feel hungry, jittery, and low, just like you would after candy or soda. Except the label told you this was healthy. Let's look at some real examples. Brands like Monster Zero, Ultra, or Bang Energy market themselves as zero sugar, but they contain sucralose, acesulfame K, and proprietary flavors. Clean? Not quite. Even healthier options like Celsius or Alani Nu often contain hidden ingredients that trigger gut or insulin responses. They're technically legal, but they're not diabetic-friendly. They're not clean, and they're not what most people think they're buying. Here's the truth. Your body doesn't need fake sweetness to feel energy. It needs clean fuel, electrolytes, hydration, natural adaptogens. Even real caffeine, when paired with calming compounds like L-theanine, can help, if done right. But most sugar-free drinks, they're just selling stimulation, not strength. Let's go deeper. Think about what these drinks are actually doing, not just what they claim. They're hijacking your brain. Your taste buds detect sweet, but there's no sugar. Your body gets confused. It prepares for a sugar rush, releases insulin, but no calories come. This mismatch between expectation and reality creates chaos. And over time, it damages your ability to regulate blood sugar naturally. This is especially dangerous for people with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes, because insulin sensitivity drops even lower. Cravings get worse. And now you're stuck, drinking more and more sugar-free drinks just to get through the day, while your energy, focus, and health spiral down. Now let's talk about long-term effects. Some studies have linked artificial sweeteners to changes in gut bacteria. Even tiny amounts of sucralose or saccharin have been shown to reduce diversity in the microbiome. And once your gut is out of balance, it doesn't just affect digestion, it affects your hormones, your mental health, your immune system, even how you handle stress. That's not just inconvenient, that's dangerous. And here's the kicker. Many of the same companies that make regular soda now make the healthier versions too. They've just pivoted the marketing. Instead of refreshing, now it's zero sugar. Instead of classic taste, now it's clean energy. But behind the new buzzwords, it's the same game. Same chemicals, same tricks, different label. We're not saying every energy drink is poison, but the ones filled with fake sweeteners, chemical flavors, and mystery proprietary blends are not your friends, especially if you're trying to fix your metabolism, heal your body, or avoid the trap of blood sugar crashes and insulin spikes. So what can you drink instead? First, hydrate right. Plain filtered water plus electrolytes like sea salt, potassium, and magnesium equal sign actual energy. Your fatigue might just be dehydration in disguise. Second, if you want caffeine, pair it with something that supports calm focus, not anxiety. L-theanine, for example, helps buffer the jitters. Green tea and yerba mate give smoother energy than synthetic caffeine blasts. And if you need flavor, use real fruit extracts or lemon juice powder, not natural flavors from a lab. At Zero Rise, we believe in real ingredients that actually fuel you, not fake sweetness, not tricks, not chemicals. Everything we create is diabetic-friendly, zero added sugar, and made with purpose. Because we've seen what happens when people trust the wrong labels. We've lived it. And we're here to offer something different. So next time you grab a drink, flip it over, read every line, not just the sugar. Look for the sucralose, the erythritol, the aspartame. Ask yourself, does this give my body what it needs, or does it just sell me a shortcut? Because there's no shortcut to strength, only real food, real fuel, and real energy, and that's what you deserve. If you found this helpful, hit like, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. You might just save them from another crash they didn't see coming.